Okay, hey guys, this is my third attempt at making this video. With my new camera, I got a Philip Ultra. So excuse the plainness of it for a while until I figure out how to export it and like do like more Shazam like fun things with it. So today I come to you guys with a book review. I'm not gonna show the book because it's a checkout. It was a library book, so you know, of course, all the covers and the cover art sometimes like missing from it, so I may try to slide in a picture from like Amazon or something of the book cover. But the book that I'm reviewing today is Hair Story. It was written in 2001 by Ayana Bird. It was like 198 pages. So Bird is taking a look at the culture of black hair from pre-slavery with, you know, the African heritage all the way up until like 2000, which was about the time she penned the book. She basically goes from like major movements in black hair. So we start with pre-slavery with certain African countries being highlighted for their for how we wore our hair or they wore their hair, however you want to look at that. And then, you know, go through slavery, then we go through the 50s and 60s and, you know, things like that. So, and on. So, of course, pressing, the afro, the jerry curl, the relaxer, and if I haven't already said already, braids were discussed. So, and even with that, the how it came to be, major players behind it, meaning people that maybe wore it, and the financial aspect about the companies that were pushing these products, pushing this hairstyle, the media surrounding it. It was just really great. So it's kind of geared for women who are kind of like me, who are not only interested in growing healthy hair, long hair, but also who are like geeky like me, who kind of want to know, like, how did it all begin? Like, where did this come from? You know, I never knew the exact history of the jerry curl, and when I found out that it was kind of, you know, pioneered by this guy named Jerry from this random Midwest, North, whatever, I can't even remember. It's been a second. I didn't look at my chapter again, but you know, I think it was like a white guy, and how jerry curl is spelled. That's how Jerry spelled his name, and then how it was repainted and then called the California curl. Like, I thought that was so interesting. So like little known facts like that was really interesting. So some of the great things behind about this book is that it did give detailed descriptions, even though it was kind of like a short book. The language was great, detailed, great, you know, thing at citing sources. And the men are mentioned too. A lot of times when we get these hair books, you know, the men aren't mentioned as much. But this one did. It included, you know, especially with the 80s and how men were doing the hair in the 80s. You know, and taking that style and making it our own with the fades and the low cuts and all that good stuff. And then another interesting thing that I forgot to talk about is that it also did mention the dreads. That too. And like I said, the sources, great sources cited. I could go back and if I want to look up something or read another book, I definitely can. Then some of the cons, there's only one main con, and it's like it was dealing with the present. I felt like it was a little more rushed. And I know that it's so hard to write about the present when it's or to write about 1998 or to write about 2000, because we're still so close to it. We haven't distanced ourselves enough away from it. So it is very hard, but it kind of felt like, you know, when you watch that really good movie that's going along so great and then the end gets rushed. That's exactly how I felt about when we got into the more, you know, 10 years to now. You know, I kind of felt like it was a little rushed. You know, some things I feel like are still unresolved a little bit, if I could even make that argument. But that'd be like my only thing. But even in the more recent chapter, the more recent years, the 90s up to the 2000s, I liked how it focused more on the reactions, that now that we've kind of with the whole spectrum with our hair, so now how we're kind of all doing all the things that we've done over the years, and it's just not really a trend so much. It's just like we're all doing so many different things with our hair. I like how it focused on the reaction of the mainstream community and our community as well on what we decide to do with our hair. Weave, braids, dreads, relaxer, natural, press, straight, just all the different reactions. So overall, like I said, I would definitely recommend this book. It's so interesting. Like, I'm gonna buy it for my own personal collection. I really enjoyed it. It was just really great. So I mean, that's all I have for you guys today. I do have one more book review to do. I actually have a product review coming up with Donna Marie, so I'm actually going to use it today. I have to go out this evening, and so I'll be doing my hair. So we'll see what happens. I'm actually going to put a brush in my hair, and I haven't put an actual bristle brush in my hair. I'm going to say about maybe a month or so, month and a half. Especially the actual brushes I've used to brush and really smooth out my edges. So I will definitely post those results for you guys. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.